Talk to Miss Martin a little bit here and find out how are you liking your new job with the chamber?
I love it. It's kind of always what I wanted to do, making connections with people and better in my community that I'm born from. So I've really enjoyed my time there.
Now, Tabitha, tell me a little bit about were you from Martinsville? Kind of how did you get back home, or have you always been home? College? Kind of walk me through because you're a young lady. Walk me through how you got to where you are today.
So yeah, I'm born and raised in the Collinsville area.
Okay,
Went to
local girl.
Yeah, went to Bassett High
When
School,
did you graduate?
2011.
Just a kid. I graduated from Bassett in '89.
Well, 2011 seems like really a long time ago now.
Trust me, it's not. It's not. Whoa.
So after that, I continued my education at Patrick and Henry Community College. I
Great.
transferred to Radford and got my
Okay.
bachelor's, and then I always knew I wanted to come back home. So
Okay.
I returned home after that and entered into the workforce and haven't stopped.
Here you are.
And here I am.
Working for a living.
Yeah,
Things do change a little, doesn't it?
it does.
Yeah, when you get out of college and you got them bills and rents and insurance and car payments,
Yeah, it's a lot. Adulting's hard.
it makes you really love mom and dad, though, don't it?
It does. They are really supportive.
Well, I totally understand. But you can see now why I am a grandpa. I graduated in '89. So, now you're with the chamber. Kind of walk me through getting in with the chamber, Brunel and everybody working there. We've been working with the chamber. I've been here 25 years. I've been through a couple of chamber member, things change through
Yeah.
the years and people take different jobs, but now we're working with Miss Brunel and kind of walk me through kind of your position and what you do with the chamber or what is your task.
So I am the deputy director of the Chamber of Commerce, and so my main focus is membership services.
Okay.
So servicing our members, making sure they're getting the full benefits of their membership, as well as chamber-related events such as Fast Track, Small Business Appreciation. We have an annual meeting every year, so those are kind of my wheelhouse events. But we do have an awesome team that holds, our office also holds CPEG, which is the Chamber's Economic Partnership and Growth. And so they have their special events that I help out with, but those primary chamber-related ones are my wheelhouse.
You notice she said, fast track, let's get to why I'm here. Don't talk about me. Why are we here? But you did bring that up, and that's where we're headed for sure. Fast track is probably, and we do a lot of, I can't say fast track because that's kind of our event or your event, fast track. But every chamber does different job fairs and different things like that. And boy, I tell you what, I think ours is one of the best in a 100-mile radius.
I would agree.
And of course, you put lots of hours in it, and I'm sure everybody else does as well. It takes a lot to put on an event like this.
So I've been attending as a guest. I've attended as an exhibitor, so I've seen that side of it.
Okay.
It's been very surprising at how much goes on behind the scenes. It's a little overwhelming as
Sure.
well. I'll be honest, and it's kind of overwhelming because it's been such a long-standing event. It's a fan favorite, so we got to make sure we deliver every single year and find ways to better the show also, so people stay interested. So it is a big job, but we're really excited for it.
Well, I think this is Tabitha, I'm not sure. Again, when you get my age, you have a senior moment. It lasts longer than a moment. I think we're actually participating this year in Fast Track. I think this is our third time to participate. We don't do it every year. Most people know who BTW is, but we're doing some changes this year. We wanted to have a booth and let everybody see us again this year. But it is, going back to what you said, a little bit overwhelming if you've never been to Fast Track. When you roll in there and the ribbon cutting, everybody's up front, there's people everywhere. It's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot bigger than it looks.
Yeah.
I mean, when you first look at it, it's overwhelming, but after it settles, it's not so bad. But at first, you're like, oh my, there's 10,000 people in here. But it's because it is at one point. They're all right here. Then they scatter a little bit after the ribbon cut.
Do, yeah. So, yeah, we look to see a couple thousand people come through between the 3rd and the 4th. So it's going to be really
We have a
high
couple of
energy.
thousand on VIP night.
Okay, a few thousand.
Well, I'm just saying, we've battled with weather a few times. Weather always hurts any event. But I really believe with good weather this year, we're going to see record turnout on VIP night, I think.
I think so, too.
Yeah. Because this is just like the greatest event to come out and shake hands and meet businesses and just kind of walk through. And I don't know about you, but you do this, you're putting it together. Have you ever said, I didn't even know that existed here? Businesses.
Yeah, I've learned some
Me
new
too, yeah.
businesses. Like coming into Chamber World, I'm like, I never even knew they were here.
Same way.
And we're also bringing in businesses from across the region. So you might have, I think we have somebody from Roanoke, Danville, Lynchburg. So it's going to be expanded just not for businesses in Martinsville and Henry County, but across the region.
And that's why this trade show is so awesome. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back. Stay tuned.
Mark your calendars. Wednesday, March 4th, Fast Track is back. The region's premier trade show, hosted by the Martinsville and Henry County Chamber of Commerce, is bringing over 100 exhibitors from all sectors at 300 Franklin Street on the third floor of the Clock Tower at Commonwealth Center. $2 admission, or you can bring 2 non-perishable food items for donation to local food banks. We're going to be running from 4 to 7 p.m. and
Think, well, and our tagline for our business is coffee with craftsmanship. And I think that's kind of it for me, is that it's one of those things where, it's not just throwing stuff in a cup. To me, it's just an exciting thing, and something that, it seems to continually change and evolve as well, always reinventing itself and new things. So I think that's a big part of it. And then just loving the taste of it ourselves, I think helps, that community is a big part for us, is drawing people in, having them sit down, drink, conversations over coffee is just is a big thing. So we offer all the different types of coffee drinks, from brewed coffee to espresso to macchiatos, lattes, mochas. So right now our hours, we open at 6:45 to 10:30, and then we have a break and open back up at 2:30 to 6. Those hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday we are closed, and Saturday currently we're open 9 to 1.
My name is Jimmy Wright, and I am the manager here at Wright Funeral Service here in Martinsville, Virginia. Over the course of the last 13 years, we've had the pleasure of serving numerous families, and I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. Here at Wright Funeral Service, we are deeply committed to taking care of your family in the hardest of times, all while keeping costs affordable. We are always here for you, 24 hours a day, even if it's 3 in the morning. You can reach us at 276-632-2206.
Our gym sets us apart. When you come through that front door, most of the time I know your name. I know a lot about you. I know who you are. I know who you are in the community. You're not just a scan tag here. You're your first and last name. You're family, and we preach that here. So I feel like this is also a more of a family atmosphere. Like, man, we're here to motivate each other, and this, you can't do that inside our gym, then I don't think that you'll find that any other place. Tons of cardio equipment, tons of plate load equipment, selectorized equipment. We sell a broad range of supplements, our Gym 24 apparel. We offer a little bit of everything, man, whether it's your group fitness classes or your powerlifters, your bodybuilders, or just your everyday gym goer. I think we reach anybody and everybody that wants to kind of get into fitness. I think we have something for you here. I see anything from young adults to more women to more older people, but our gym sets us apart. When you come through that front door, most of the time I know your name.
Thanks for staying with us again. Tabitha and I were talking a little bit about Fast Track, how she got into the Fast Track game, so to speak, or the networking of Fast Track. We were talking about when we took the break, a lot of times almost every year I go to Fast Track, I see a booth and I'm like, I didn't even know that business existed, but there they are, up and running. How great of an opportunity is it to begin to network? Let's just talk a little bit about networking and the importance of Fast Track, because you see a lot of people networking in Fast Track, shaking, oh, I'll call you Monday. Hey, good to see you. I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, let's get together.
Yeah. So I had a member come by last week, and they're like, Fast Track's like a reunion. And that really is what it is.
That's a way to look at it.
The people you might not see for a whole year, you can guarantee they're going to be at Fast Track, and you're going to have that chance to reconnect. The networking possibilities are endless, and I will even accredit Fast Track to me being in this seat today.
Okay.
I connected with Burnell at Fast Track last year, and threw my name out there. Hey, I applied for the deputy director position. I'm not sure if I had not connected with her, if she would have pulled my application for the interview. So that's an opportunity. All of our exhibitors that are hiring will be easy to identify, so you can go and get face-to-face with those potential employers. And what better way to stand out than make a face-to-face connection? And then if you're in the market for, let's say you want to remodel your house, we're going to have window exhibitors there, bathroom exhibitors there. Maybe you're looking to change bank services, they'll be there. Looking to sell a home or house, realtors are going to be there. As mentioned that I had exhibited at Fast Track before, I was in insurance sales.
Okay.
So for insurance providers, it's a great way to get leads. And what better way than to know who you want to work with and go and see who you connect with?
Right.
So you'll have all those options there. So it is a great networking event. And the VIP night is really designed for business-to-business connection.
Sure.
So we can solve local issues with local providers. And so we're really excited to provide that networking opportunity.
Well, I know for us, Tabitha, we're putting all of our eggs in VIP night. I mean, that's really the night that we want to do all of our networking. I know the second night, more of the community is going to be involved in coming through. We want to do some interviewing and do some things with the community as well. But, you know, that is just to us such a great night to just say, hey, thank you for supporting us for a year, years and years, or whatever. But here's the cool part. You're going to have a lot of food vendors there. So you're going to have food, and I'm sure we're going to have some spirits there as well from different locations.
And local spirits.
Yep, local spirits. Don't over-spirit, okay? Don't over-spirit. You'd be embarrassing to get kicked out of VIP night. I don't know if that's ever happened, but let's don't start now, okay? Let's everybody just have a great night and go home. But I mean, all of that, you know, those guys, and now you still got a few blocks left.
Yeah, it is filling up very quickly, but we have extended the exhibitor deadline until February 20th. So
Okay.
February 20th is the last day to get into the show.
Okay, and
Or until filled, so don't wait.
well, yeah, if it's
we're
full,
getting
it's full.
close.
You can't do nothing if it's full.
Exactly.
And that's where did Fast Track sell out last year? I thought it did.
Yes.
It did. So Fast Track normally sells out. So don't. That's one thing the guys here were like, are we going to do this or are we not? And we finally said, yeah, we're going to do it. They're like, okay, we need to go now and get our booth because it's going to sell out. And we knew it would. And we couldn't even get the one we wanted, but it's okay. Somebody
Yeah,
already.
we got a good location.
We got a good location. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you for that, by the way. But I also know, somebody, we didn't even think this way, but they had bought the booth next year and next year and next year. So I don't blame you for letting them have it.
Yeah. So, and again, this year we'll have forms for the following year
Yeah.
at the conclusion of Fast Track. So if you like your space or you're really on the hunt to get another one, then make sure you get those forms in at the conclusion of this year, and it puts you in a better position for next year.
Well, I think you know where I'm hunting for, so I'll try and get it next year. It's okay though.
I'll
if I
make
don't-
sure you get an application in
If
your
I don't
hand.
get it, it's okay. I'm not going to be mad. Long as just the booth in general, you can't go wrong.
You can't, and that everyone has their preference, but there's really no bad booth. We spread out different food vendors throughout, so that really drives people to go to the deep dark corners.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a DJ on public night, so people will be following the music. So we'll make sure everybody stops by every booth. There's not a bad booth in the show.
No, there's really not. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back and we'll be talking a little bit more about Fast Track and how you can get involved. Stay tuned.
Mark your calendars. Wednesday, March 4th, Fast Track is back. The region's premier trade show, hosted by the Martinsville and Henry County Chamber of Commerce, is bringing over 100 exhibitors from all sectors at 300 Franklin Street on the third floor of the Clock Tower at Commonwealth Center. $2 admission, or you can bring 2 non-perishable food items for donation to local food banks. We're going to be running from 4 to 7 p.m. and
I think, well, and our tagline for our business is coffee with craftsmanship. And I think that's kind of it for me, is that it's one of those things where, it's not just throwing stuff in a cup. To me, it's just an exciting thing, and something that, it seems to continually change and evolve as well, always reinventing itself and new things. So I think that's a big part of it. And then just loving the taste of it ourselves, I think helps, that community is a big part for us, is drawing people in, having them sit down, drink, conversations over coffee is just is a big thing. So we offer all the different types of coffee drinks, from brewed coffee to espresso to macchiatos, lattes, mochas. So right now our hours, we open at 6:45 to 10:30, and then we have a break and open back up at 2:30 to 6. Those hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday we are closed, and Saturday currently we're open 9 to 1.
My name is Jimmy Wright, and I am the manager here at Wright Funeral Service here in Martinsville, Virginia. Over the course of the last 13 years, we've had the pleasure of serving numerous families, and I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. Here at Wright Funeral Service, we are deeply committed to taking care of your family in the hardest of times, all while keeping costs affordable. We are always here for you, 24 hours a day, even if it's 3 in the morning. You can reach us at 276-632-2206.
Our gym sets us apart. When you come through that front door, most of the time I know your name. I know a lot about you. I know who you are. I know who you are in the community. You're not just a scan tag here. You're your first and last name. You're family, and we preach that here. So I feel like this is also a more of a family atmosphere. Like, man, we're here to motivate each other, and this, you can't do that inside our gym, then I don't think that you'll find that any other place. Tons of cardio equipment, tons of plate load equipment, selectorized equipment. We sell a broad range of supplements, our Gym 24 apparel. We offer a little bit of everything, man, whether it's your group fitness classes or your powerlifters, your bodybuilders, or just your everyday gym goer. I think we reach anybody and everybody that wants to kind of get into fitness. I think we have something for you here. I see anything from young adults to more women to more older people, but our gym sets us apart. When you come through that front door, most of the time I know your name.
Thanks for staying with us. Again, joining me is Tabitha with the Chamber of Commerce. We're talking a little bit about Fast Track. Now, if we got a business that is watching, if there's anything available, what is the process and how they can get involved and become part of Fast Track and come and showcase their business, whatever they want to showcase, really?
Yeah. So you can contact our office. The best way to get in touch with us is email. So mhccoc@mhcchamber.com. Just send in that you're interested, and we'll be happy to forward you a printable application with some important details about the show as well. And part of the important details is the dates and where the deadlines are. We are also having an exhibitor orientation tomorrow at 3 p.m. That is at the West Piedmont Business Development Center. I'm pretty sure the address is 22 East Church Street. Don't hold me to it. Might want to look it up, but it is on Church Street in Martinsville. So that will be really important. So if you wanted to come and learn about it, even if you haven't got your form, we'll have some available there as well. We're also on Facebook, Martinsville and Henry County Chamber of Commerce, and we have an event page, and there is a link in the description of that event page where you can click and print your application as well.
And so far, you say we're almost full, so we're not far off.
We're getting really, really close.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll have a little party dance once we hit that number.
How does it make you feel when you begin to pick up people like out of Danville, Greensboro, Roanoke? They like want to come to Martinsville and showcase their business at this event. It's got to showcase that the event works.
It does. It definitely does. And one thing I think we all need to be kind of focused on is regionalism.
Sure.
And so when you get those out of town businesses and organizations wanting to come and showcase their goods and their services to our area, it just shows how much of a strong connection that we are building in that regionalism.
You know, it's funny you said that. We completely revamped our business to regional. Simply because we have saturated the local market. So I agree with you. We got to start looking outside of Martinsville and Henry County and looking beyond how to grow business and how to do things a little bit different. And I think we got to be open-minded. I think we're in a great place in Martinsville and Henry County. And I believe events like this just helps us to expand our borders a little bit by, again, shaking that hand, meeting that individual. And I think it's great when you see other businesses outside the region that are prospering and doing well, and they're coming to showcase here. I think it's just a good sign in general.
It is. It's a good sign. I really think that we are really growing in this region, and I think coming together and collaborating together helps us grow and continue to get the support that we may need. when we're together,
Yeah.
we're stronger together than apart.
Oh, I agree 100%. And I mean, you just look like even in our community now, we picked up a new Sheets. We've picked up, what is the, what's the new restaurant?
Chipotle?
There you go. It'll come out in a minute. And then there's a Firestone being built, I think, on Commonwealth. There's a lot of things happening.
There is.
And, you know, and I don't want to take away from the smaller businesses. You know, I got excited even in Bassett when the farmers market opened. You know, the small Bassett farmers market there, it's only 3 or 4 people working, but that's 3 or 4 jobs.
Then they did a beautiful job renovating. Me and Burnell took a little field trip with their grand opening. We got to see Christian there. But yeah, that's beautiful and really bringing attention to that community that's really needs it. And I've went and talked to some of those small businesses in that strip, and they were saying how much the RV park has brought in people from out of town. And that's one thing I keep hearing is like people from out of town really appreciate our community and how quaint and cute it is and beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you know, if we could just get some of the natives to have that same appreciation for our community, I
Right.
think we would really be moving in the right direction.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't think we understand all these little small convenience stores and everything that's up and running. Everybody's working 4, 5, 6, 7 employers, and that just makes everything continue to grow. And if they pick up 1 or 2 here or there, it just helps the community. And I like seeing the Sheets come in, and so that is a big one. I mean, I know it employs a lot of people, but the more we can see that kind of growth in our community, again, back to networking and seeing things grow, I think we're actually in I've said this a lot, I think we're in a 5-year growth spurt in Henry County.
I definitely believe, and because the other areas that are surround us are growing, and that's going to
Absolutely.
spill over into our community. And so we need to be on the right path to draw those people to our community as they come in for a lot of these larger businesses that are coming to Danville, to the Triad. So yeah, I think we're definitely going to see a lot of growth within the next 5 years, and I'm really excited to see where it takes us.
Well, I got 100% agree with, you know, Danville with Caesars and everything going on in Danville. Danville is booming. And, you know, we're only about a 30-minute ride from Danville. So some of that's got to hopefully wash our way.
I definitely think we'll see it.
Oh, I do as well. Well, I don't think we'll ever see a casino. I don't know that we want to see that. But we can still glean from the people that want to go there and do all of that. I did get lucky enough, though, Tabitha, to finally get to eat there in that fancy restaurant.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
What'd you think?
It was actually really well. I'm not the kind of guy that goes with great expectations because of a name. Gordon Ramsay, Ransby, how do you say his name? Ramsay.
Yeah.
I know he's a great chef, but I know he's not there. Now, if he would pop his head out, I'd be like, oh, you know. But yeah, it was pricey, but it was good. So pricey, good. It kind of worked together. But I was like, you know, this is not something you're going to do every day.
Yeah.
Even for lunch. And it was a lunch like, whoa.
I haven't got a chance to eat at the restaurants, but I have been to the casino a couple times. I take $100. I'm like, I'm not taking anything else. This is what I have. When
You're
it's
not
gone,
even
it's
getting warmed
gone.
up good then.
I know. It's okay. It's all I got to spare.
That's a smart girl right there. I'm only wasting $100. Well, you know, I say that too. You know, I'm not a big gambler, but, you know, if I really look at my life, I buy coffee every morning or whatever. It's a waste of money, really. You don't have to have that coffee. It's a habit. So anyway, that being said, it's still a great thing for Danville. It's generating millions and millions of dollars. And again, if we can glean off of all of our surrounding communities like that, I do see growth for us in the future. I think the next 5 years, we're going to be in really good shape. And I also think with events like this, I know you've been spending a lot of time getting this event prepared. What's the most exciting thing about Fast Track for you when you can let your hair down and it's done and the Fast Track is ready to roll?
The connections,
Okay.
just seeing the people, all the smiling faces, the handshakes that are being made, the collaboration, that's what I'm most excited about. I'm also really excited about our theme this year. So we are celebrating our country's 250th anniversary. So we're going with a patriotic theme this year. So I bet you can guess the colors.
I would hope I can. Red, white, and blue.
Yes, that is correct. And also bridging history and tomorrow. So appreciating our rich history that built our community, but also looking for the future and the innovation that's going to bring.
Right.
Bridging is kind of a play on words for us because we see the Chamber of Commerce as that bridge between the community and commerce and our government partners. And so that's what we really symbolize. So we're really excited to see what the exhibitors come up with. They're all really competitive and they go all out. So I'm really excited to also see what our exhibitors, how they decorate, what kind of giveaways they have. So I guess that would be my second favorite part about Fast Track too.
Well, I got to say, we have no red in our logo. We're gold, blue, and white. So we have incorporated in our backdrop some red.
Okay.
Because of your theme. And of course, we got American flag, a few little things we're working on. You know, we're not going to be able to go all out like we would like to. But we're going to definitely try to roll with your theme, and I think it's a great thing. I do support our country with everything within me. I believe in three things I deem possible to die for, and that's God, family, and country. So it's something big for me. So we're running out of time. We got about 30 seconds left. Let's let everybody know how they can come and be a part of Fast Track.
All right, so you can email us at mhccoc@mhcchamber.com, or you can call our office at 276-632-6401.
And now let's let everybody know how they can come on, is it the 4th?
Yes, so Wednesday, March the 4th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. is open to the public. So just come on in. It's a $2 admission fee, or you can bring 2 non-perishable food items that will then be donated to local food banks.
All right, well, Tabitha, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you
And
for having me.
Thanks for everything you're doing to make this event happen. I know it's a lot of people behind the scenes, but I'm glad. I feel like it will sell out again this year, be another great success.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We want to thank all of you as well for tuning in. Don't forget Fast Track. Get your 2 canned goods. Come on out and be a part of that, or spend yourself $2. Be a great night to just walk through and see all the businesses that are available. Again, Chamber of Commerce year after year does a great job in putting on this event. And again, all the information is in this show. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call here at the studio. We'll help you out as well. I'm Chad Hall. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody stay tuned. There's more great local programming coming up next.
Mark your calendars. Wednesday, March 4th, Fast Track is back. The region's premier trade show, hosted by the Martinsville and Henry County Chamber of Commerce, is bringing over 100 exhibitors from all sectors at 300 Franklin Street on the 3rd floor of the Clock Tower at Commonwealth Center. $2 admission, or you can bring 2 non-perishable food items for donation to local food banks. We're going to be running from 4 to 7 p.m.
Hi, I'm Annette Reynolds at Mountain Claws. Come by and see us. We have our new exotics. This is the Parachute. It has double stitching around it. Soft leather, easy to wear. I want to show you a few more of our exotics for the men. We got the Cayman in dark brown and light brown. Got the double stitching, soft leather, handmade. Come by and see us at 1000 Spruce Street from 8 to 4, or give us a call at 276-632-3932.
Welcome to Martinsville Family Dentistry, your local trusted dental experts.
I love Martinsville Family Dentistry because of Dr. Perez and the amazing staff here. They always make you feel welcome. He's an all-around good person, and he is an amazing dentist that helps keep my smile smiling.
This is Martinsville Family Dentistry. Smile, you're in good hands.
Martinsville and Henry County, do you want to be a trendsetter?